Hey you, it's me, Lucy here, and today I want to do a different type of video because this is something I've always wanted to show people, but I've never really known anyone in my real life who would be interested in it, and it is my trophy log book. Because for those of you who don't know, I am a massive trophy hunter. So here it is. This is the trophy log book. It's not the most flattering of the books, but to be honest, the book found me. You know, I didn't actually buy this book. I went to McDonald's one time for a friend's birthday and it was just on the table, and the whole time we were there no one came to collect it, so I decided to rehome it and it has become mine, and we have been the best of friends since. So when the trophy bug bit me, that was about 2010 or 11. I think it was during the great PSN outage, whatever year that was. That's when trophies really got its hooks into me, and at the time I didn't have a laptop. Poor little young Lucy had to run all the way downstairs and go on that big desktop computer, that's if someone wasn't already using it, and search up everything I wanted to know, like collectibles and stuff. So eventually I decided I'd put it all in my trusty book, and I also wanted to like colour it in and stuff and make it nice just to, you know, keep a log of it. And I'm quite pleased with some of the things in it, so I'm going to do some multicam stuff now, hopefully, and show you guys some of the pages in this book and some good times, good memories me and the old PlayStation have had together, and my love affair with trophies. So on the first page here we have my PS3 Platinums list. At the time I didn't realise I'd get as many as I did, so here we are. The first one I got was SmackDown vs Raw 2010. It was quite a simple list and I played that game quite a lot, so I enjoyed getting all the trophies. And then, oh yeah, here we are. This is when the great PSN outage happened. I think I got, yeah, these 3 trophies in that 1 or 2 months that there was the outage. So let's just go down the list. Very pleased with Red Dead Redemption, that's one that I am proud of. Dead Rising 2, that's quite a rare one. I remember there was someone that I found on, I think it was PlayStationTrophies.org, and we played the game together, because with the hardest trophies you have to play the game together with someone for the whole game. So that, I think I got that one like 3 AM at night, because this is when I didn't have a job, so I had a lot of time on my hands, and you know, when you're a student, God, the world is your oyster. So this is what I did with my time, so that was pretty cool. I'm pretty pleased with that one. And then we get to the end of the page, and because I didn't realise I would make a whole page, let's skip to the end now, where I've done the rest of them. We have number 25 starting here. Doctor Who the Eternal Clock, that was number 30. Geez, that game glitched on me, but I was determined to get that platinum. Dark Souls, another one that I'm really proud of. Max Payne 3, that's probably my proudest platinum because it was so hard. One day I want to replay New York Minute mode hardcore, no, yeah, New York Minute hardcore mode, just to see if I still got it in me. And now, oh yeah, we're getting into the PS4 times now. Platinum number 50, Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. And then going down all the way to my latest platinum, which was Candace Kingdom Edit Bully. And for those of you, if you've noticed on the list, I haven't actually got Uncharted 4 yet, because for some reason a while ago I decided I wanted to make Uncharted 4 my 100th platinum. So at the moment I'm only on like 67, I think, so gonna be a while till I get there, but you know, it's a slow plug. One day I will have 100 platinums and it will be Uncharted 4. Moving on to the next couple of pages, and this is my GTA 4 pages now that we're getting up to. So there was a trophy where you had to complete the game in less than 30 hours. I sort of made a little note of what I was doing and what time. At the very end there, completed it in 13 hours, 37 minutes and 27 seconds. So I was quite pleased with that, to be honest. And then here's where some real dedication comes in. So, again, didn't have a laptop, so I decided to overcome this problem. I would draw the map of GTA 4 and make notes that way. We got the stunt jumps. They're marked in, I think it's, yeah, black. We got, I think the red ones are the cars. Then if we look underneath the page, we have my 100% checklist. So this is everything that I needed to do to get 100% in GTA 4. I don't have the platinum in GTA 4 though, because that requires a lot of multiplayer stuff, and I wasn't really too into getting the multiplayer stuff. Then on the next page we have GTA The Ballad of Gay Tony. Now you had to do all these little things where you've got, was it like gold stars or something for getting each of these things? So for some reason I decided I'd make little like a little key. So I think this was like, you need to get 20 headshots, was the little guy with the dead face. This is like accuracy, how much time you had to complete the mission in. So I like wrote all of these out and went through and replayed them as much as I needed to get these trophies. So on the next page, contrary to the GTA stuff being first, this page is actually the first time I wrote in this book, and it was to get those alien logbooks in Fallout 3. I also here have some more Fallout 3 stuff. This is all the bobbleheads that I needed to get, which was, I think, the ones that I highlighted are the ones that I needed, and I'd again done a little key to myself, which I don't know what this means now. I don't know what some of this stuff means, but oh look here, Sharon, he was my my companion, so I couldn't bring him to the WKML broadcast station. And another one which is creating all the weapons. This is all the super mutants that you had to kill, the giant ones, where they all lived. On this little piece of paper here, it's actually where, what is this? Oh, it's when you had to get all the multiple endings. Yeah, so I had to roll that down to get the platinum for that. Next up we have my Uncharted 2 page. So these are all the treasures that I was missing after my first, I think it was 2 playthroughs, because what I do when I play the Uncharted games is I play them for the first time on normal. So I normally finish up all my collectibles on my crushing playthrough. So these must have been all the ones I was missing. And here is the Baseball Drake cheat code that you can put into Uncharted 3 at the main menu, and you can get the Baseball Drake. For some reason I wanted to write some tips about how to throw grenades in multiplayer, because I wanted to be good, and I wasn't. So here, oh, this is something that I had to have. This is actually the answer to the library puzzle in Uncharted Drake's Fortune, because for the longest time I had no idea how to complete that puzzle, and so I decided to just write in this book, so whenever I got to that section I would just turn them like that, and yeah, I just solved it. And to this day sometimes I still need to check this book, because I know someone's explained it to me, but I still don't really quite understand what it means. I just remember how to do it. Again, we got my Uncharted 3 treasures. This time I had 80 out of 100, so I need to get 20 more. So again, I just went through and wrote those all down. Moving on now, we have my Dead Rising 2 page. For this trophy, improper behaviour, you had to spray all the Zombrex posters. So I wrote them all down and broke it up into which casinos they were all in. Next up is one of my absolute favourite pages. This is my Assassin's Creed 2 page. And for this is where all the feathers were. Remember, you had to collect like 100 feathers. And again, I decided it would be cool to draw out the maps and put down where the feathers were based on this. So here we've got, yeah, and I wanted to write it in like a fancy font, so it looked part of the Assassin's Creed thing. So this was like that home area, and the way I did it was, I remember looking this up at night, and I'd look up, you know how the maps on Assassin's Creed games, they had like these little like blocks that you could see where all the buildings were. That's what I used to really mark out where the feathers were. So what I would do is, I would draw those out, and then a rough outline of the actual whole map, and yeah, put the feathers on those little things. So I would look for those little sort of shapes on the map, and then I'd know the feather was there, and it actually worked. I actually managed to get all the feathers just using this map, so I was very pleased with that. Let's just do, yeah, one of my favourite pages. So then we have a miscellaneous page. This one was for Harry Potter 6. You had to collect all the crests, and I had that really annoying thing where I'd gone through, collected them all, but I was missing just one. I couldn't for the life of me find out where it was, so I had to go through the whole list. God, I don't know which one it was in the end, but somehow I managed to do it. A little bit of Topspin 4 here, not really. I don't think I ever actually got that trophy. Oh, here we are, the Heavy Rain Platinum Plan. So after beating the game, there's a couple of trophies that I still had missing. So here we have the Perfect Crime, which is a trophy where you have to let the killer get away with the crime. So I won't say any spoilers, but basically these are all the things that I had to do in order to let the killer get away with it. That was a really fun playthrough actually. I really enjoyed playing that. And then at the end, these were all the endings that I had to get, so I just ticked those off. More Assassin's Creed things here. Sturgo Employer them up. That was annoying. You had to do all these things. I think I boosted that with some friends online. More stuff there. Feathers for Assassin's Creed 3. Randomly in this page is my PS4 napkin. This is for players. Got that when I met Noel North, so that was nice. Smackdown vs. Raw 2011, and there was a trophy called Man of 1004 holes. And basically what you had to do is you had to do 1004 finishes and signatures. It took about 2.5 hours. I remember I did Shawn Michaels versus Santino Marella, and I was listening to, I don't know, some music or something, and every time I hit a finisher or signature, I'd mark it down. Sometimes I just like doing this. This feels so good. So yeah, there you are. So this will, so I had to do, after I finished beating the game, this was like, oh no, it took an hour and 10 minutes. Look, I've written it down here. So I had to do 854 finisher signatures in 2 hours and 10 minutes in order to get it. So, quite proud of that one. This was for Sonic the Hedgehog 4 episode 2, where you had to play as Tails 50 times. For some reason I don't know how this happened, but I seem to have counted 51 when you only had to do it 50 times, so I must have gone wrong there somewhere. And then this was for beating the bosses as Super Sonic, so that was pretty cool. That's how you got all the somethings. More WWE stuff here. This was for WWE 12, and this is the whole backstage area that I drew out. And basically what you had to do is you had to win a match by beating your opponent using each of these, I don't know, ways to win or something. It's a triangle because you had to press triangle when you did it. So I obviously had done this one. The ones that aren't, so I think I filled them in once I got it. So I quite like that page, it looks quite nice. Here we have some more Dead Rising 2 stuff. So you had to get all the survivors as one of the trophies. So here I've written down all the ones that were missable. Some little notes I had to do for my next playthrough. I actually enjoyed that game a lot though, actually. I got really into that. Oh, this one. This was a trophy. Jeesh. So this was the Zombie Genocide Master, where you had to kill a ridiculous amount of zombies in just your one playthrough. So literally you just play the game and you don't do any of the missions. You just drive round and round and round the outside area and just kill as many zombies as you can. Then look, right at the wire, the game ends on the 3rd day at 10 AM. I was so close to failing. I remember being really worried. But 9:55 AM, 72,000 kills, just managed to do it. Boring as hell. More Dead Rising 2 stuff here. Get to kill something with all of these. God, there's so many of them. Oh, these are all the clothing items. So I think this one here, I've done a little like key to myself so you can work out which malls they're in and stuff. And then the final bit for Dead Rising 2 was you had to get all these combo cards. So I wrote all those out and ticked them off as I went along. On the next page over here, we have the Calendar Man trophy from Batman Arkham City. You had to go visit the Calendar Man on certain days of the year, so I drew out a little calendar, and I actually did go and see him on the correct days. I think the only ones I missed was Christmas Day because it was Christmas, but I really wanted to do it legit. What was the last one I did? I feel like the last one I went to see may have been the 3rd of September. Definitely something around here. So I thought it was a very interesting trophy. I liked that one a lot. Here we have my Skyrim section. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to try and draw the weapons. I guess I was just feeling bored. But yeah, these are for Oblivion Walker. You had to get all the Daedra weapons. So yeah, here they all are. And where they could be found, what missions you had to complete to get them. GTA 5 times now. These were all the online activities that you had to do to get Numero Honor. Next is LA Noire. Oh my god, I remember this now. You had to get coal inside and drive at least every vehicle in the game, and there's something ridiculous like 90. So I had to write them all out just to see which ones I'd got and try and find. I think it goes, yeah, look, it goes on to like 2 pages. I even had to split it up into like, yeah, sports cars, police car and something. I'm really pleased with my LA Noire Platinum, actually. I quite like that one. Oh, now we have Doctor Who, the Eternity Clock. You just had to get a few collectibles, and these were just the last ones I was missing, so I wrote out where I could find them all and what type of the part of the page they were missing on. Beyond Two Souls. This one required a lot of playthroughs to get all the stuff, so here I've just written out all the playthroughs that were needed and all the missing trophies that kill everyone. Now this page holds a special place in my heart. This is my Dark Souls Road to the Undead Plat. So this was all the weapons that I needed in my final playthrough, what bosses I had to kill to get them, what tails I had to cut off as well. Honestly, I didn't really think, when I started Dark Souls, I didn't think I'd ever get the plat for it. Same with Demon Souls, but then I just got really into it and I really liked, you know, trying to figure out how to get everything and planning it all out. Like, you had to go to a new game plus. So yeah, I like that page. That's a good page. Got some Lego Harry Potter collectibles. Again, I like to do my little keys where I think that was like a missing person that you had to save. That was the golden hats, and then of course the red bricks. There's quite a few of those. This was on a PS Vita as well, actually. Ah, my Mass Effect 3 page. So you had to beat the game on Insanity, which it's not too bad. Actually, I thought Insanity was okay. But the reason I wrote this all out was because I read that you can miss some missions if you don't do them in the correct order, and I didn't want to have to do it all again. So yeah, this is the order of which they recommend people online that you do all the missions. So I just wrote them all out here. And then at the end here, I would do a little good luck, Commander Shepard. Now, what I like about this good luck, Commander Shepard, is it good luck from Commander Shepard, or is it good luck, Commander Shepard? Who knows? I enjoyed that. And now we have the Bloodborne page. These are all the weapons that you had to get, and most recently as well, the Old Hunters DLC weapons. On this page we have my Until Dawn Platinum playthrough. Now I haven't actually got the Platinum in it yet. I am saving it for this Halloween. And then so on Halloween, these are the cleanup trophies that I need. I just need to do a few more things and kill everyone. And now we're coming up to the final page, which is my Uncharted 4 collectibles that I'm going through at the moment on my Crushing playthrough. So these are the treasures, conversations, and journal notes that I have left. There's my little Nathan Drake drawing there. Not very good, but I just liked it, so yeah. And that is all that is currently in my trophy logbook. Hopefully there'll be more memories to come in my trophy hunting future. But until then, thank you so much for watching this video about me rambling about trophies for however long. It's really crazy, but it really means a lot, so thank you. And if you would like to feed my addiction, please let me know in the comments below any trophy related thoughts you have, because I'd love to get involved in all that. And in the meantime, I've got to get earning some trophies, because my current estimated time of arrival to getting to platinum number 100 is 2020. Yeah, so wish me luck for that one. So thanks once again, and I will catch you next time.